Hey guys, what's up? Mr. Boss Power here. Today I'm bringing you guys another League of Legends video. This time I'm going to be playing solo top Jax. Jax is probably one of my mains, I'd say. And I think I play him fairly well. So we'll go and speed it on up here. And yeah. So for laning, we have a Zarya mid, we have an Eve jungle, we have a Leona, and Caitlyn bot. And me soloing top. My opponent will be Malphite, and at first I was kind of worried just because of his attack speed shred and stuff, and Malphite's pretty hard to take down with his shield and stuff. So at the beginning here, I make sure to harass him, and he was a bit late, so I made sure to get that extra bit of farm, so I'm a bit ahead of him. And then from here on, I'm going to make sure to harass him so he can't actually catch up and farm. So right now, I'm actually a full level ahead of him, which is good news for him. Especially if I'm able to farm and he's not. So for now I'm just going to play it safe, and I'm just going to continue to last hit what I can, making sure to not get too aggressive in case a jungler comes by. Recently, or not recently, but I usually, I'll try to hold them back to their turret. I don't want them to farm, but I mean, I end up pushing them to the point where they can farm underneath the tower. I don't want to get ganked, so I make sure I watch the bush until I get a ward. But I don't know, it's kind of difficult to do that all the time. Here he tries to pick a fight with me, and I make sure to harass him back. We're both almost out of mana, and we're both using health pots. His item, yeah, he has boots and 3 health pots. I have cloth armor and 5 health pots. I've only used 1 health pot so far. He's used 2 and only has 1 left. I still have 4. So I'm ahead right now. Letting him push a little bit, because I'm not getting any farm, and he is getting all the farm. So I'm just going to get the minion aggro off me and farm up. Jax, I build pretty standard. I go and get my boots. I get Wriggles, Triforce, RageBlade, Gunblade. And I think for the last time I get Maw of Malmortimus sometimes, depending on the game, obviously. Now here both of them their jungler tries to gank me. Luckily, RageBlade comes up, and he's going to help me out, but I just ignite Skarner because he just kind of runs into my turret. And he just takes enough tower hits to get killed. So I get a free kill off that. So we'll recall. And head back to lane. And for some reason it looks like my camera is extremely far out. Alright, so back to farming. I'm a bit behind on Malphite in level. He leveled up slightly faster than I did to 7. So I'm watching that. Farm wise, I'm ahead of him by 5 or so. Give or take. So I'm going to just continue farming here. As Jax, I try to make sure the top lane can't do anything and make sure I farm a lot myself. When they leave, I'll warn, but I usually don't leave my lane. I usually farm as much as I can and keep my top pressured. I don't know, most of the time the top lanes won't go anywhere is because I'm pushing them, or vice versa. So if I need to, I'll step here and push while my team does whatever they need to do down there. Plus it's lots of farm for me, and it really helps me out later in the game. Since I'm farmed up and stuff, I'll have lots more items, lots more damage, and a fed Jax is no good. Even a farmed Jax is dangerous. So, I'm just going to focus on farming and harassing. I still don't have my Wriggles yet. I got my boots first because of Malphite. I got the Merc Reds because of his slows and stuff, and he does magic damage, so just going to defend myself against that. Next will be Wriggles for the ward. Alright, so I'm just going to wait, because I can't really do anything to him like this, so I'll just stay in the bush a bit, watch to make sure nobody's coming, and I'm going to try my best to stop him from farming, but again, he's like right there. Here, they come to gank me. I pop my ult, jump to a minion, and get away. They follow me all the way underneath the tower. I managed to kill Skarner, and Malphite runs away afterwards. He probably could have killed me, but I had my counter-strike up and everything, and it wouldn't have been good. That's why I pick heal on Jax up top. Is so I get a burst of extra health. When they think I'm gonna die, I'll just pop that, and then they'll be like, oh crap, now I have less health underneath his tower. So the tides turn, and I'm able to get a kill. So that's 2 kills for me from Skarner. And I also got red buff. So this will help a lot for me. Since I'm playing Jax, I need to be on top of the enemy, continuously hitting them with my ult's passive. So as long as I have red, I'll have a nice slow until I get my Triforce. Now I have my ward, pop my ward, I can now farm freely and get a bit more aggressive on this Malphite if I want to. So he goes to ward, and I kill him because he decided to go ward. and now he's gonna go and start blaming his Skarner. While Skarner did give me 2 kills, yes. See, okay, sure. I don't want to say I beat him if I didn't get the kills, because they definitely did help, but it can't be all of Skarner's fault, because Malphite probably could have been able to prevent some of those kills, or he could have done something of his own, like kill me before he'd even need a gank or something like that. So I go, and I'm going to take their blue. Skarner doesn't notice, so I go, just leave 1 behind, and now I have blue. Now I can spam all I want, and my ult's on has extra cooldown. So now I can pretty much bring Malphite to half health with a combo of Empower, a few auto attacks, and my Leap Strike. So that's good, and I'm able to farm a lot more because of my Wriggles. Laning is so hard to commentate. It's just I keep it fast forwarded, and then I forget. I wonder if there's a hotkey in LoL Replay for me to like slow down the thing without using my mouse. There should be. There probably is, I just haven't found it. So I continue to poke, and somebody rang my doorbell, but it's probably not for me. But it might be, so we'll just wait and see. Alright, I see Skarner here. I go in because Zyre's right there. He just flashes away, so whatever. I made him burn a flash. I see Malphite, and I don't want to risk going in there because Skarner was there last time. So I don't want to go and end up in a 2v1. So I'll just farm my top. Jax is extremely good at farming. I personally like a lot. Like, I know he's not a farmer per se, like pusher, but because of his passive and with a bit of attack speed, his passive and his ult passive and some attack speed, he can farm a minion wave so effectively. Especially once he gets Sheen and stuff going, like you can really farm quickly. So I already got 110 at 18 minutes, and now I've got my Sheen and I'm starting to build my Phage for the slow on it. So I'm getting pretty tanky for Jax, and I have lots of damage already. It's going to be extremely tough to take me down. A lot of the time when I see people play Jax, people still say to build like Warmogs and Atmas on him and stuff, like Force of Nature. And I don't know, I can see like it's completely fine to build on him, but the way his ult works is it takes some of his attack damage and some of his ability power, and it'll put it into his armor and magic resist. So why would you want to go and build armor and magic resist when he gets it from his ult when it's activated? I know it's only 8 seconds, and you can argue that you want to be tanky all the time, but basically Jax's job is to get in there, put his ult on, Leap Strike and Power onto their carry, Counter Strike to avoid the damage, kill the carry, and then either help clean up the team, or if he's low, get out of there. His ult just lets him kind of stay alive longer while he's fighting. He's meant to be squishy, a glass cannon. His ult just prevents that for a few seconds. If you build him as a tank from the beginning with the Warmogs and stuff, he's not going to do any damage, and his ult's going to give him little to nothing, because he doesn't have any attack damage or ability power to increase it with. So building him with a Triforce and a Gunblade and a RageBlade is going to help him a lot more. Tankiness will come on its own. He can get pretty tanky off of stuff without having to invest a lot in that. Gunblade gives him so much sustain in a fight. As long as he has Triforce for attack speed, his Gunblade will keep him alive in a fight. Now here, Skarner tries to pull me, Malphite gets Ghost on, and he gets his Q on me and everything, and I get away still. Those Merc Treads really help me out from getting away from their slow and stuff. Or my team that chops Mia, was Mia. Now I'm going to go in on Malphite for the kill here, unless he runs. I'm going to harass him some more, chase him, and then Leona and Evelyn show up and we kill him too. Malphite's kind of angry because I beat him in lane. His jungler didn't help that much, but I mean, he could at least held off. I try not to blame other people because most times people blame others in this game. I always say it's never your own fault. Like, somebody will never blame themselves. They'll blame somebody else first if they can, which most of the time is true. But yeah. So I got 5 kills, 0 deaths, 0 assists right now, 150 CS. And this game is almost over right now. Probably gonna be a team fight or something here. Yeah, here comes the team fight for mid, and then that'll be about it. Here we grab Dragon. Soraka, for some reason, is going to ward, and this is where it starts. We take out their support first. There, Soraka is dead. Now we go We get on Kennen because he's the one out of position. We go, stun him, chase him down. I get that kill too. I don't mean to be taking these. I have my sheen and stuff, and it's a lot of damage. So we take that. We continue to push. We get bot backdoored by Caitlyn. Unfortunately, she dies. But we go to clean it up. Leona initiates on Skarner. I go in, counter-strike up. Good thing to do is not start with counter-strike because you might not be able to leap strike to them. So you go and wait till the fight starts and leap strike to prevent their escape instead of initiating on it. And that stopped them from running. Here we go chasing down and then they surrender, yeah. And I only got 2 kills off Skarner, but whatever. I don't think he was feeding actually, but anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll definitely have some more Jax games up because he's probably one of my favorite champs to play. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.